That's kind of thing. Like when you have 10 trillion, you can make the economy do what you want.
Some of the stats that I'm seeing and some of the stuff that I'm hearing, and I don't believe it because you know who BlackRock is, right? Who's BlackRock?
I don't know who BlackRock is.
You really don't know who BlackRock is?
Nope.
Who's BlackRock?
It's a large hedge fund home buyer.
No. I mean, yes, kind of.
It's
But
just like an institutional, like it's Wall Street money. It's
how much? What do you hear tossed around when people talk about BlackRock?
I mean, money that doesn't end, doesn't run out.
What billions?
Yeah.
I thought it was trillions.
I don't know who they are.
You don't know who BlackRock
I really
is?
don't.
Huge. I mean, they bought a whole development over here in Dallas. It made the news because they just came in and bought the whole thing, like $300.
Spoon's thinking real small right now.
No, I'm just saying, like they're a well-known.
Okay.
They did like some
ended.
absurd, like a couple million properties.
I don't know what they own. Y'all
thought it
thinking,
was like
y'all thinking
100,000.
itty bitty right now. Y'all thinking so tiny right now.
I'm not thinking at all because I don't know who they are.
Institutional
they
money.
have
But big is the biggest.
The biggest.
The number I heard.
You take Grant, Elon,
No.
Donald, put them all
They
together.
also own like NBC, CBS, Comcast, CNN, Disney.
They own all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
1.7 trillion.
They're investors, so they have like 15% of all those.
1.7 trillion assets under management. 1.7 trillion.
Gee.
Is what I've heard. Now I don't know if that's right.
So BlackRock is who's really pulling the strings.
Well, BlackRock, you would think
they're the
pulling-
puppet master.
You would think
If
they're
they
pulling-
wanted to.
You would think they're pulling the strings, but here's what I heard. Here's exactly what I heard. I heard that BlackRock, when they bought all this bullshit that Spoon's talking about, all this real estate, because they just froze withdrawals. They
AUM 10 trillion.
there's no way. That's got to be. Well, I mean, if it's 10 trillion, it's 10 trillion.
Yeah, they sold their shares in MGM.
Yes. And then they froze withdrawals. Florida pulled all their money out. So they froze withdrawals, whatever. Doesn't matter. When you put your money in a hedge fund, can you get it out, Braxton?
No.
No. So, I mean, that's an irrelevant story. Like, if they let you take your money out, that's a favor they did you, not something they have to do. But this is what I heard. And I don't know why they would have done this. But they bought all their single-family portfolio that they were buying last year. They bought it with leverage, and it was adjustable rate leverage. So I don't understand that debt. You know, all of our how long are our loans? 4, 5, or 3 years?
Yeah, I mean it depends on what. I mean, we have them 10 years.
What do you got?
I think all mine are 4-year arms.
So 4-year arms. Spoonie's a little bit in the weeds on this. Do you know what an arm is?
Yeah, adjustable rate mortgage.
Yeah, so it can readjust. What do yours have a cap?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They definitely got a cap. Small community bank's going to put a cap on it. So probably 2%. So whatever you got right now, they can probably only go up 2%.
Annually or
No.
over the course of the loan?
No, on the next arm. Next arm, they can probably only go up 2%. They probably capped it.
Gotcha.
Now, maybe in this lending environment, they're not capping it.
What are they capping at? Prime plus 2, prime plus 1?
No. They would cap it on an increase. So if you
on
got
your base.
6% on your base, on 6%, they would cap it and only go up 2%.
Okay.
So if you're at 6, the max they could go to is 8. They're not going to be able to, and it might be a regulatory thing. I don't know. But I don't think so. Allegedly, BlackRock bought all this stuff on a 1-year arm. Now, does it make sense for the most plugged-in money on planet Earth to not see the interest rates coming, the interest rate environment coming, and buy stuff on a 1-year arm?
They've got to know.
You would think they have to know. So, like, there's this conspiracy theory that part of what the Fed's trying to do is flush out, some of these big institutions.
Yeah, but they're not the people getting blindsided by it. Like I'm more
That's
like
irrelevant.
And they're saying they are the ones getting blindsided by it.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
the information,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the conspiracy theory says that the information that they had led them to believe that they would have a short window on these properties. They're essentially flipping properties. Now, I don't believe that for BlackRock. I do believe it for Zillow, Open Door, Redfin, all the home
Maybe
buyers.
BlackRock's trying to get them out of it.
Dude, they could buy as much as they wanted to buy anytime they wanted to buy.
I don't think they really have any competitors.
Maybe they're wanting those assets. Maybe that's why
They could buy those assets.
But
Yeah,
it,
but-
I mean,
Yeah, but at what cost?
Whatever they wanted to pay.
That's kind of thing. Like when you have 10 trillion, you can make the economy do what you want. Like
You're the market creator.
That's why I said they're the puppet master.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't think that they would have not known this interest rate environment was coming.
I'm agreeing with you. It's like I don't think that's someone that can be blindsided by that. When
Yeah,
you literally can break or make the market at any given point.
They go have lunch with Jerome Powell and tell them what they want interest rates
I
to
believe
be.
that for sure.
I mean, there's no way.
And the people you're talking about getting blindsided, if the politicians think that they can blindside a BlackRock that's actually setting monetary policy, through their lobbying, these people are cannon fodder. We're cannon fodder in these deals. We're not even a blip on the radar.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: it's not going to affect.
We're irrelevant.
Absolutely.
It's not going to affect the average American. BlackRock's money is probably a lot of boomers' retirement funds. Probably a ton of boomers have their money in BlackRock and don't even know it. They're in some weird mutual fund in their 401k, and it's just siphoned to BlackRock. A certain percentage goes to BlackRock. Probably not a lot of people chose, directly. I mean, big institutional money, insurance, life insurance policies, all that stuff probably put a little bit into BlackRock. But I don't think anybody, I don't think Spoon's like, you know what, we'll go buy some BlackRock.
yeah.
Braxton definitely hasn't. You own any other stock? You think your dad?
I don't think so.
But anyways, I don't think they would have got blindsided, and I don't think they would have done that. But that's the conspiracy theory.